Hi, this is Jenny from CraftTestDummies.com, and I'm going to show you really quickly how I fold a piece of paper to make a travel journal. This is called an origami book or a pamphlet, and I'm going to demonstrate on this piece of 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper so that you can see. So what you need to do is take your piece of paper and fold it in half the long way, and then a half again. So now we've got 4 quadrants. This is where you might want to have your handy-dandy bone folder ready to make some quick creases. And then you take one end and fold it through the middle, and crease, and the other end up towards the middle and crease. And this is cardstock, so it's a little more challenging. But this is what I like to use for my travel journals because it holds up well. So now what you have is a W fold in half and a piece of paper in 8 segments. So then you're going to take your scissors and simply cut a T. And I'm starting from the middle fold on the long side. And then I cut one segment to the left and one segment to the right. So see how I'm just going to these folds? So now it kind of looks like this. So now we're just going to let the folds kind of act as scoring lines, and I'm going to refold it back up. And again, hit it with my bone folder. So now what I have is a mini book. So here's the front leaf, and here, and here, and here, and here. Now, what I would do if I were me, which I am, is I would flip it over so that on the bottom, can you see how I have these folds here? And what I would do is add a little bit of adhesive right here up the side. And by doing so, then what you'll have is a pocket on the top where you can put little tags or whatnot. For these ones here, you might want to glue the bottom so that you have a pocket along the top. And I'll show you how that looks on another travel journal I've made. So here I went ahead and I just used some cereal cardboard box, and glued some pretty paper to the front. And I used my cinch binder to bind it together. So here again, here's the bottom, here's the side that's waiting to be glued so that I can put little goodies in the top. So this one's pretty much ready for me to go. Here is one that I made during a retreat. So we painted the paper during the retreat. Let me take that part out. And when I got home, I used a sewing machine to zigzag this closed. But again, I left little pockets along the sides so that I could go ahead and make some little fun pullouts. I just think that's great when you have the ability to create a book that has built-in places for tags and pockets to help tell your journaling, put little photos into, etc., etc. So this one was made out of a big 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. This one was made out of a much smaller sheet of paper. And again, as you can see, if I unfolded it, here's how it looks. Oops. Right? So that's what the sheet of paper looks like. And then when you fold it up, you're all ready to go. And I like to paint one side just so that I have a little background kind of ready to go. So there you have it. That is how you fold a travel journal so that you can collect your stories and ephemera as you are on the road and come home and basically have your scrapbook be done. Thank you so much for reading CraftTestDummies.com. I hope you have an adventurous and crafty day.